Hey everybody, it's Nathan Fouts from Mommy's Best Games. We're looking at Pig Eat Ball. This is our next big title we've been working on for 4 years. Here you can see Bo traveling around, and in our game we have a barfing mechanic. It's one of the essential components of our action puzzle adventure game, and you can see already that there's a lot of game feel going on in the barf. We have a camera shake that goes alongside the axis of the angle of the player. We have some barf effects that come out, and the player shakes as she spits them out there. But it's not huge because it's not a big deal yet. Now we're stuck. And in the getting stuck part, you can see she stretches her head. The player has control over this. So you actually get to move the player's head around trying to get out of that stuck point. And if you push backwards, she pops back out with a big nice sound there and a big effect. Angry marks are coming out. So you can actually see as you stretch, you can stretch backwards and that face animation changes. You can stretch forwards. And if you get in there and really stretch around, you can see that the camera is actually moving in and out based on your pushing the stick to move forward and try to stretch out. So we know that you can get stuck, and it feels really cool to be stuck in there and getting out. But the main way to get unstuck is to barf your way out like we just did there. So now we got a few more balls. Now we're stuck again. And now you can see that you actually barf a lot quicker because you're actually barfing down the sides to squeeze through the hole there. So you can shoot now when you have balls inside. You can actually barf them all out. And now that we have no balls, that we're barfing with nothing inside us there, which comes into play later in the game. If you eat too much barf straight in a row, you can actually end up barfing again, which we just did there. And as we get all the rest of the balls there, we end up getting bigger, and we won that small level. That was the very first small, easy to play level. Now we're going to look at a bigger level here, and I'll boost around real quick and eat all the balls here. So a lot of the levels play out by trying to figure out how to eat all the balls in the level. This is a really easy level. It's just introducing the concepts. We can see all those balls over there, and we know that we have to get stuck, and now we're really fat, and we're going to barf our way through that hole. And there was a lot going on there. There's a lot of camera shake. There is a lot of squishing effects going on with the player. And every time you eat too much barf again, you can see you get huge, and the sound effects change based on the different levels of how big you are when you barfed out all the balls there. So we really made a huge sound every time we do that. Now we just got hit, and there's actually a different sound for that one. And we barfed out a bunch of balls there, and we're going to gobble up some more, and now we can't control it, and we barf them all out. The game feel for there is a lot going on. You can see the color changes on the player to show you that you've just eaten some balls there. And now you get bigger, and you shake, and well, we just got the old guy spit, and you stretch, and the sound effects accompany it, along with a lot of course, barf effects. That's a short overview of the game feel associated with the barfing mechanics in Pig Eat Ball.